Hey guys! Okay, it's my favorite day of the month. It's Lumi Day. I have... I'll go that way around so you don't see my address. My Lumi box package, and there is the base box and the premium box in here. This is an Australian makeup subscription box, and I know you guys liked my last video, so what we're going to do with this one is I am going to give away one of the January ones, so not this one, in January. So it's the first week of January, so it'll be after all the Christmas excitement is over. I will be giving, I'll order 2, and in January we'll send a lucky winner a $50 Lumi box to open and try out myself. So if you want to win that, which is, I believe, this size, you just need to comment down in the comments. You need to be following me and subscribing and all that jazz, and comment why you want to win, and that's it. Yeah, so if you want to win a box full of makeup and give a new subscription box a go, make sure you leave a comment, and then you could win one of these. Well, not this one, because this is a premium one, but you could win one of these. I've got a whole plan of subscription boxes to come. This is like my favourite thing to do. I'm a absolute consumerist hoe bag, and I don't care. I'm just going to order certain subscription boxes. I've already ordered what's it called, a Cosmo box, which is supposed to have fancy stuff in it, so we'll see what that one's got in it probably next week, and then probably diversify up and go away from makeup a little bit because it's a bit one-trick pony. I've seen that there are 2 yarn boxes in Australia, and might get some international foodie ones to have a look at. Oh, and there's also this one's, there is a craft kind of box, and I figured we'd get the box and do the craft. What could go wrong? And there's also a bake box, we can do the same thing. And also my shirt is one of those cropped things. It's not too small or anything, it's a cropped hoodie, and I did not know it was cropped when I purchased it from ASOS, but I still enjoy it. Slay all day. Okay. Enough of me waffling. If you want to win the box, make a comment and I'll shut up now about that. Let's get on with this. This is, well, it's the smaller box, so I assume that it is the... There's a dog coming towards me right now. Molly, not right now, darling. Okay, I assume that the smaller box is the base box, so let's just get into that. And there's a little thank you card. Okay, there are 5 items in here. There's a palette. So the base box is $49.95, I think. So let's get into it. There is an Australis Wanderlust matte lip creme in a very Christmassy shade. Oh, it says it's a velour lip, but it says, oh no, it does say velour lip. Why did I read Wanderlust? I'm just making shit up now. Let's give it a little swatch of back in hand, because apparently I did not do enough. I might even be able to put this on my lips, because my lipstick I put on earlier has disappeared. That's what happens when you eat chicken wings for lunch. It's a bit chunky. Some chunks in there. See. Oh my lord, it tastes of berries. Ooh. I feel like I've just eaten My Little Pony. Okay, so that is the colour, and it is very strongly berry scented. So that's the first item. I'm going to put it on I have a table here now because I'm that warm. I probably should have brought some makeup wipes with me. not that, I'm organised, just not that organised. And apparently that retails for $10.95. I can feel it drying down and getting a bit sticky already. Okay. What have we got else in here? This is In Essence Skin Therapy Overnight Repair Facial Treatment Oil with camellia, calendula, neroli and sandalwood for all skin types. Focus on the thing and not on me. It's also got a whole host of other ingredients on it, like lavender and palmarosa and jasmine and vitamin E and all sorts of things. The back is quite extensive. Look at all that. Let's give it a smell. Oh, it's another one with that. Yeah. It smells very similar to the oil from last month. If you remember the EH oil, it smells very similar to that, which is, when you actually put it on your face, it smells like one of those citronella candles, so at least you keep the bugs away. You know what I'm saying, Australia? I'm not sure if I will use that. It doesn't have any packaging on the outside. I don't know if I'll use that because I've already started using the EH one, as you can obviously tell. There's absolutely no difference in my skin whatsoever from using it. So that's that one, and that, it says it retails for $50. Oh, my lips are feeling quite, there are bits in my mouth from this lipstick. This is a Napoleon Perdis Total Bay Lip and Cheek Tint. So, okay. Oh, that's what the box looks like. And it says use it, and it's got like an emoji, strange emoji on it. There is our strange emoji. It's in a, oh, it's in a funny squeezy tube. It's a very odd setup for something you're supposed to put on your lips. Oh. Yuki. Okay, so it's actually a light pink. See, look, if you start spreading it around. Oh, it's very watery. You can sort of see it. Yeah, it's quite watery. Like, I feel like it would screw up your foundation if you were to. I'm gonna come away from this video looking like a freaking doll. Okay. Yeah, not a big fan of that. It's just making a mess of the back of my hand. I think I'll go and get a wipe for that. I'll be back in a second. I might also wipe this. After wearing this lipstick for about, what was it, 5-6 minutes, it's actually drying out and crusting off of my lips, so that's nice. I don't know if you can see it. Let me scooch back a little bit so you can actually see the top of my head. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that stuff has actually stained part of my lip, so I don't think that's going to be a product I'm going to use. Right, there's two more things in this box. One is Lab 2 Live and Breathe brush for applying powdered eyeshadow evenly on the lid. So it's quite a nice brush. Some of my Morphe brushes have become a bit sprayed out, probably because I probably need to clean them. They've become a little bit blown out, so I do not mind. Hey, do you want it? Well, it does not want to leave its homeland and come to live at my house at all. brush actually. Definitely synthetic tips. Bristles. Which are actually pretty good for packing on colour. Apparently, I'm in no way any to apply for the person to talk to you about how to put makeup on. So, yeah. Okay, the last thing in here is also by oh, did you want to know how much the brush was? The brush was $15.99 and the lipping, this weird thing with the emoji on, was $29. So the last thing in here is this really lovely like palette. Show it to you without the aid of ring light all over it. It's by Australis and it's called Girl Boss. Girl Boss is like Girl Boss. Open it so you guys can see the inside. I don't think I'm gonna swatch it because there are quite a lot of colours in there. I don't think I have enough on for that. Let me just have a look here. Pretty good pigment. Let me try a matte. It does actually look like somebody else's with their fingers. Oh no, it's just not like, okay. Like somebody else with their fingers in there. The one that really takes my eye is this. I wonder if it actually. So it's the three I chose to swatch. Look at that blue. I am happy with that blue. Will I ever put it on my lids? Who knows? We shall see. And that palette retails for $29.95. So there is 100 and yeah, tries to do math on the fly. That blue is not coming off my wrist. Oh my god! I now look like I have a massive bruise. $136 worth of items in this box. I like the palette and I like the brush. I'm not a big fan of the thing here or this thing. It's very heavily scented. I know a lot of people don't like heavily scented things, and I sort of don't. Especially when they don't actually taste of it. I like things where, you know, there's an actual little bit of a flavour as well. Quite like the colour. It's a lot darker than it seems to be in the tube. It's a much more plummy kind of a colour, which I did a terrible job of actually applying when I took it off. I was like, holy crap, I did a bad job. And this jury's out on. This is the In Essence Skin Therapy stuff. Yeah, just because I'm using the one from the last round of this still, but my brush and palette will definitely get used almost immediately. Okay. Box DOS. DOS? Or not DOS? Yes, DOS. Box. What is wrong with me today? Right, this is the premium box and it retails at $99.95. There is always a code on the website for $10 off your first one, so always get the code. Now, if I remember correctly, there was an item in this that I could choose a colour for, which I think was a brow doohickey, which is not on this. Oh yes, it is. Garbo and Kelly Brows on Point Brush, Point Pencil. $45, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm not that happy with the palette brand that's in this, but anyway, let's have a look first at some other stuff. We have a detox mask and foaming cleanser. Ooh, lip gloss. Oh, fancy. Ava and Cocoa foaming cleanser for clearer, cleaner looking skin, which we all know I need, and the detox mask for brighter, smoother and more radiant skin, and they're 100 mils in this one, 100 grams. This one has a rattle. I don't know why. Oh good, I have lipstick all over my finger. So this is all Australian made. Basically this is soap, I think. Is that what cleanser is? I don't. What do you do with a mask? I thought it was going to be like. Oh, it's okay. 2-in-1 mask scrub that will deeply hydrate your face while gently exfoliating dead skin cells from the. Well, I need that. My skin is always really dry. Oh, it's one of those things you leave on to crust off. Ooh. Crust off your face. Let me wipe this lipstick off your face. It does not want to come off, this red lipstick. Let's see if it smells of anything. I'm going to just do the masky one. See if there is something there. What's that like? Smell. Green tea. Yeah. Camellia and green tea. Okay, can smell that. Can't feel any. Oh, yeah, no, there is tiny little bits in it. You can feel the tiny little bits as it rubs in, and it doesn't leave like it's not massively thick. Like it's not a big. that blob that I put on the back of my hand probably lifts up like a third of my face. Yeah, it feels like it's got sand in it. So I'm just gonna exfoliate the back of my hand real quick. Okay, I'm bored of waiting for that now. I'm just gonna wipe it off. I'm sure it's much nicer to put on your face while you're watching TV. How have I done with the lipstick over here now? Yeah, stick it on your face while you watch TV. Anyway, the mask is $57.90. I might give that a go tonight. It'll get the foundation off my face. And the foaming cleanser with its interesting rattle is $29.95, which seems excessive for some cleanser. I don't think it's magic cleanser or anything, so I probably wouldn't buy this myself, but made in Australia. Maybe that's... By the way, I've noticed every time I do this, I remind myself of Beaker from the Muppets, so that's fun. Okay, let's move on because that was soap, pretty much. This is a face-based skin primer by Model Co, which is a hydrating skin primer, which is good for me because... Focus on the actual, right, there we go. Because I have red eyes, 10 hours of flawless finish. Okay, so I know this is a load of people you've never heard of, because most of them are Australian companies, so Model Co is Australian. This is $32. It's made in China and it's $32. I'll put it on the back of my hand. I probably will not put it on my face. Oh! I forgot the primer's actually see-through. I was like, oh, what's that? It's very thick. I feel like I've got Vaseline all over the back of my hand. Yeah, that primer is not for me. Can you see how shiny the back of my hand is? That's it. I'll stick to my Louis Vuitton. That sounds really bougie as fuck, but I'm trying to find a primer that works for me, and it still doesn't really work for me, but it's better than Vaseline. Yeah, that's apparently that Chinese primer is $32. Let's have a look at the brow pencil that I picked out, which is by Garbo and Kay. I picked probably the say. Cool blonde I picked obviously. A cool blonde. Oh, and then the packaging. It's actually really nice packaging. But I've never heard of Garlo UK, and obviously they are probably also Australian. Oh no, hold on. Made in Korea. Ooh, look at this. Funny tip thing on it. It's like triangular shaped. And it comes up with that. Yeah, it says it's retractable as well. It's just like, ooh, it's really, let's see how there's a colour. Probably want to actually get out a tiny bit. Oh, you gotta press really hard. I'm actually hurting the back of my hand getting it out of the thing. Yeah, it's a really hard, sort of almost waxy feel. It's probably pretty good actually, because you don't like that pomade stuff gets fucking everywhere. I shall give that a go, and I'll put the brows very much in the room, because that's what happens when I do brows. That is $39, oh no, hold on, $45 for that, but it is made in Korea, and they do make very nice products, and it does not wish to come off the back of my hand, so might be pretty good when it's hot outside. Right, what have we got here? Okay, this is a NYX Away We Glow Liquid Booster, which I assume is a highlight. Did you get to see it? No? Okay. Okay, that's what it looks like. Let me get it out the drawer. Ooh, okay. Coming out, it's sort of literally like this is literally the colour of the outside, so it's that whitey purple kind of a. Ooh. I'm trying to show you that. There you go. Can you see that? Oh. Very. It's. You can't see it on the camera, but it's got purple tones. My hair is a mess. Yeah, it's got purple undertones. Very much like, you know, the Anastasia highlighter palette. Yeah, it looks like the purplish one from that palette. It's actually really nice. There we go. I can't get any more off the back of my hand. Yeah, very pretty. Very, yeah, so the outside of the bottle is actually the colour it is. So it's like the iridescently purple. It's actually a bit warmer than the camera's making out, the colour of the bottle. That let's do it one more time. Is $27.95. I actually really like the colour of that one. It's there's two more things in my box. What is this? Ooh, Inglot lip stain lipstick. And the Inglot highlighter that was in the last package was, I've got it today. Even though you can't see it. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Okay. I really love that highlighter. It's really nice. Really good. Why is everything got? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the packaging. Through the package. Why is there? This is a lip stain and it's colour 305. It doesn't have a silly name or anything. That's gonna bother me. Very similar colour to the one from the other package, actually. Very Christmassy. It does actually have a slight berry flavour. But it's not going to dry down on you. It's quite a hard lipstick. Look like an idiot. There we go. Yeah, it's a really nice colour actually. It's quite a hard lipstick, and my crappy chap lips have already put a massive scratch in it. Look at that scratch I've already put in it. Anyway, it matches my shirt. I quite like that colour. Okay, that, can't see it on the card, can't see it on the card, is RRP of $30. And there's a slight flavour, but it's not nearly as overpowering as the other thing. Okay, the last thing in here is of course a palette, and it's a cheaty palette, which I'm not, they sell these in Target, no. It's a gold edition palette that is $39.95. Yeah, I can probably walk into my local Target and buy this. I'm quite underwhelmed. But we'll open it and that's the back. So they are colours that are up my street, at least. But I'm mildly underwhelmed by this one. Okay, it's got a nice, got a mirror in it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all very browny. Well, I suppose it is called gold. Yeah, there's lots of payoff isn't great with these. I've watched them in Target before. Metallics are pretty good, but the mattes are sort of hit and miss, and a bit chalky. I'll show you my arm where I just did this. As you can see, that lightest one is a bit patchy, and yeah, they're a bit hit and miss. I mean, it does retail for $40. You do get many colours for your $40. You do get 20 colours. Again, made in China, designed in Australia. It's not great, but it is cruelty free, so I mean it's got that going for it. Let's do some maths on that one. Yeah, so that's $39.95 as the label on the front of the box told us. Right, so that's 40, 25, 85 plus 30. Yeah, so there's like $260 worth of value in this box. However, I probably only would have picked out 3 of the items in here. And that being said, whilst I like the brow pencil, I probably wouldn't buy it because I don't do my brows. I'm fine with looking like a Sasquatch. I'm fine. But I would like the lipstick and the NYX thing. The face base, no. So that was a fun box this Christmas because they supported Australian businesses. That's cool. My favourite items out of the 2 are this little palette, the Girl Boss palette from Australis, which made in Taiwan. The brush, the lipstick from Inglot, and the NYX highlighter. Oh, got the end of my nose still. I kind of like the idea of the brow thing, it's just that I don't use them. But I like the fact that you could choose a colour before they send you the box, that's really good. But other than that, yeah, I'll give this a go and let you guys know how much fun it is sitting there with sand on my face, because that's essentially what it is. It says pumice. Everyone knows it's just sand, right? and I will try and use this palette at some stage as well. Anyway, I've already thrown that primer in the what is really makeshift bin. It's not actually a bin, it's my laundry basket, but let's just say it's a bin for the sake of this. Yeah, that's already in the bin. So thanks for watching. If you want to win your own base Lumi box next month in January, so you'll win the January box, which will ship to me on about the 6th of January, and I'll send it on to whoever wins it. If you want to win one, just make sure you make a comment in the comment section below this video. I don't know what it's called, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel,
let's do it one more time.
Why not? Because you know, you can watch me throw products across the room by accident. I will be doing more unboxings. I really enjoy doing unboxings, and mostly because I'm lazy and also enjoy getting stuff. So if you've seen a box around, especially Australian, I will do a few international ones. Like I want to do a couple of the Japanese ones and a couple of the Korean ones, and I thought that was a tie, like a stringy tie for the hood, but it's not, it's just the way it should be. I keep pulling it down because I hate the fact that it's a short one. Yeah, there's also like I want to do the Bombay and Cedar one and a couple of the American ones and boxes like that. So if there's a box that you want me to review and tell you about and tell you whether it's worth the bother, especially if you're Australian and you know you're having to get stuff sent overseas, which is a pain in the butt at the moment, I will endeavour to order one and let you know what it's like inside. So, let me know. Hope you've enjoyed. Merry Christmas. Bye. So that's 40, 45,